about like typing, normal vibes, like it was actually chill.
There are some nights in this Big Brother house that they'll just be going from content to content to content that you don't even know where to start from when you want to give the gist. This is one of those nights that we had things left, right, center, up, as in everywhere, content overload. But we're going to take it one at a time. So for this particular video, I'm going to talk about the fight between Phyna and Chichi, and I'm going to just give you guys the gist from Genesis. So let's just talk about it. Welcome back to my channel, guys. If you are new here, please do subscribe, turn on your post notifications so that I can get notified each time I post a brand new video, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up. So Phyna, Hermes, Shegs, Bella, Elo Swag, Chumzy, they were having a conversation in the room, just like a normal chilled conversation. Phyna was talking about her background. In fact, she said a lot of things. Talked about her followers on TikTok, talked about the different jobs that she did, even spoke about the time, as in before she came into the house, like the fact that she knew Chichi, and then they had even had an issue outside of the house before she came into the house. She was just saying a lot of things, right? So Chichi told Daniela to go and check up on Phyna. That's she thought that she was tipsy or something, because she was hearing some of the conversations that they were having in the room. So she told Daniela to go and check up on Phyna just to know if she's okay.
Like that, one day now across my mind, tap love for those states. Do I look clear to you? Get out.
Daniela, please do not mod me, I beg. Do you hear what she just said?
So,
now, at the time Daniela went to meet Phyna to find out whether she was okay, Phyna just answered like normally, because she didn't really know what exactly was happening outside the room. Now, what was it that was happening outside the room? It turns out that Chichi first of all went to knock on the head of house room door for Groovy. Groovy did not answer. She now went to meet Daniela. Now told Daniela to. That's when she now went to meet Daniela to check up on Phyna. After she met Daniela to check up on Phyna, it was later on that Groovy now came out. Apparently he heard the knock, but I think he was in the shower. So when he now came out, that's when Chichi now told him why she was knocking on his room door. She told Groovy that Phyna had, taken a few drinks, and then she felt like she was tipsy. That when she checked up on her, when she checked the room at first, the first time she checked the room, Phyna was on the floor, and then she was all tipsy and drunk and everything. So Groovy thought that Phyna had drank a lot, she was drunk, and then she was just misbehaving and all. So he went to check up on Phyna. On going to check up on Phyna, he now found out that she was not even, like, she was still pretty okay. But because he now questioned Phyna now, decided that she was going to confront Chichi.
she can't be all these ones. Because it's not true, and I was not jabbing, I was not messianic, like I was very okay.
So, anyways, what do you want us to go and do now? What do you want to do? Do you want to go meet her?
So that's how she went to confront Chichi in a not so quiet way. She now, from the room, she was talking to Chichi. The next thing, she was angry. She kind of like dragged the matter out of the room, and then that's when everybody now gathered, and it was now a house situation. Like everybody now kind of got involved in the matter. Chichi was trying to explain why she felt like she was high, because apparently, I think I mentioned it earlier, Chichi was the one that gave her drink, right? So she was trying to explain why she met her and told her that. Phyna was saying, why did you have to tell Groovy? What was your intention with telling Groovy? And then just implying that she was lying on her name and just being all angry, and everywhere just turned to chaos.
Chichi, the life of my head, come on. Why would you tell Groovy that? When I was about to leave, I said I want to go and bring my baby and give him style. That was when I went down and did it. Why are you telling him, for God's sake? Why are you telling him? Which one is on the face? Am I mad? Which one is to think I'm high?
Now, this is where I think that Phyna should have dropped the issue. In the first place, I didn't feel like it was cool for her to even attack the situation like that. But like, let's assume that she has done that. This is where I feel the issue would have just died down, because she had apologized. She had told you, she had tried to explain why that situation was the way it was and what she felt and everything, and she had apologized. So I thought that it was going to die down. My dear brothers and sisters, it did not end there. It kept going on. Now Phyna was in the room, and then Shegs was by the head of house room door. Phyna now opened for him. He was not telling Phyna and Groovy that the conversation that they were having this night was really cool. That even Chumzy, that after the conversation, everybody that partook in the conversation was just saying that they now like Phyna, more like they kind of like Phyna. After that conversation, they understand her more, so it wasn't really a bad conversation kind of thing, right? Then earlier on, he had told Phyna that Chichi knows why she did what she did, right? And I think this is kind of what maybe added a little spice. Phyna was still angry and was still trying to go at it, but like maybe this particular conversation just made it seem like Chichi had an ulterior motive for going to meet Groovy to, you know, just to tell him that she's tipsy and all of that. So well, the matter continued.
No, like, this is nonsense.
When Phyna left, Chumsy, Swag, Bella, and myself, we were like, this is the night that we spent time with Phyna. Because I went upstairs and I came back and I was like, Phyna is a real one. They fuck with Phyna so much. Bella was even saying she hopes that her and Phyna never even argue.
Chichi was still trying to explain the whole situation from her own angle, and was also telling her that what she did this night was not coming from a bad place. But Phyna was already like vexed and everything, so she just kept going at it. She now told her that if she's having an issue with Chumsy, that she should go and sort the issue out with Chumsy. And then obviously Chumsy was there, everybody was there, and they were hearing all of that. So she was not shouting if she's having an issue with Chumsy, that's her own business. She should go and sort it out.
Everybody were talking about that Ruby. I talked about what was wrong about that. Let me see anything I can do with Chumsy. I'm getting to like I was on the floor, making it like I was drunk. You know, I always feel whenever I'm high.
So Chichi now went back into the room. Later on, Bella was now saying that this whole thing that's happening now is not even the issue. That the main thing is the fact that Chichi doesn't like seeing when Phyna is having a good time with them, that whenever Chichi sees her with them, she'll be feeling some type of way. She has now said that because they are good people, that the information that Chichi is trying not to let out, that they have not spilled it. Do you understand? And then Chumsy was just there, you know, laughing. At different points, she was just laughing. She was having the time of her life this night.
I noticed whenever I speak to yes. Even me, so I think we should don't want comfortable that you are already having that conversation.
Because us like good people, the information they are scared of us giving, we have never given.
We are not even giving
She explained that it's because we are good people. Okay, oh, it's alright. Chumsy was being so annoying, and then she's the one that's been pushing this whole narrative of, oh, there's this thing that Chichi has said about you that is so bad. She has been keeping it. Like, what exactly is it that you have on this Chichi? It's not even that deep, right? It's not even that deep. The time that Chichi and Phyna had an issue, the time that Chichi was saying things about Phyna is when they had an issue. I can remember vividly the first week, or the second week, when they were trying to put the roommates up. Chichi actually stood up for Phyna and was trying to make them not to put Phyna up. So when the whole situation came up where she was like, okay, an advocate of put Phyna up, do this, Phyna is this, Phyna is that, is when they were not when they were having an issue. Phyna also was giving the same energy. So I don't even think what they really have on her is really that deep, but the fact that they are not saying it is now making it seem like it's even very deep. Chichi was even telling them to say it now, like she has told them to say it to her.
Bro, maybe when we leave we can hear you, but for now whilst you're here, I don't want you to be thinking, oh, my roomie said this, because that's what your worry is. Okay, so let's have the conversation.
See, I've heard everything you guys say. I don't mind anyone condemning it.
She is even saying that when they leave they will yarn her. I'm like, what is even happening? You see how deep that they're making this situation seem. I say, okay. What they call it? Chichi just tried explaining her own side of the story. She was just telling Phyna that this is not the reason why I came to do this. It was not coming from a bad place, because they were telling her that why did she Groovy was saying that the way she knocked on the head of house door was very, very hard. Chichi was now saying that she knocked that way because Shex told her that it's soundproof, so she felt like as she was knocking, Groovy wasn't here, and that's why she knocked like that, because Groovy said he came out with towel. So he felt like it was something so serious. That's why he attacked the situation like that. So she was not explaining to, and then she also said, like I said earlier on, that she didn't want to go there. It was going to be awkward. She also said that it's because she's the one that gave her a drink. That's why she kind of felt responsible.
I felt responsible for the drink thing. That was why I was worried about him. And I was hearing the info that she was saying, I thought she said she did the chevron, blah blah blah. I just said, don't talk about me. He told me that this place is noise proof. So I thought he was not hearing. I went to this girl, where's Danielle, like she can hear. I called her aside. I said, I gave you a drink, I think you're tipsy.
For me, I feel like she was, even if at all there's any news or there's any gist that she didn't want out there. It would be more of what Phyna was gisting about, like maybe what she knew about her outside, or the fact that they've met outside or something, because that was the gist she was hearing. And she was hearing when Chomzi was now saying, oh, I thought she said she lived in Chevron, you know, kind of probing Phyna for more private information about Chichi. But apparently Phyna did not even know anything. She was just like, she doesn't know. So Chichi had all those conversations. I think that's what she wanted to even prevent. Like, okay, I know that they're talking about me, and I just want her to come out. It was not even about, oh, any secret thing. So Chichi explained herself and left, and then Phyna now received it with laughter. And then all the other people now decided that they were going to turn it into a laughing situation. That's the part that I really feel like it was very, very unnecessary. Like all the shalaye, I felt like it was unnecessary, but this particular one, I was like, nah.
I already told her how I felt then and what I said, so I don't know the video of Jabo, no Jabo. I just came to play, that's it.
Okay, good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Chichi, it's not everything, no?
They now even carried the matter to the living room. Different people were now giving their opinions on what they thought about Chichi. And, you know, Rachel said, oh, she has been vindicated this night, because they had a fight earlier on because of something that was not even that. Rachel was still bringing what happened since till today.
Nothing would have changed that, but hearing you speak the truth would have been comforting. Hearing you at least speak the truth about what happened.
It's lying again. Now it's not just
Both of you lied. I already told Mehmet for his face that he's a liar.
Two people just lying against you, and you're the only one telling the truth. Madam, go and sit down.
I'll try to post the longer versions of these videos, like the part where Chichi was explaining herself, the way everything started. I'll try to post the longer versions on Instagram, because, you know, it was a long situation. It happened the way it happened, it was pretty long. She was not like, oh, she has been vindicated. Everybody was giving an opinion, talking about, oh, maybe it's all this background, like like all of that was not even necessary. I feel like they just used Phyna this night. They just used Phyna to, like, these things that has been said. Chomzi has been saying this thing that right from when she went upstairs and talked about Chichi, she has been pushing it, and all these things happening because Phyna saved Chichi. Immediately she heard Phyna save Chichi, she's like, oh, you saved Chichi. Like, you're telling somebody you saved Chichi. I'm not going to say what I want to say. The person is already having ideas in their mind, and then this whole talk of Chichi lying, as in the way they've been pushing the whole thing about Chichi lying. So all of this has gotten to her, and they've now used Phyna to act on, especially Chomzi. She has now used Phyna to act because she has been pushing it, saying different things at different points. So it's like, bro, like, now, so you're happy now. I'm very sure that they are even going to sort it out. Maybe before I put this video out, they would have sorted it out. So whatever whatever it is, like, it was just pretty much exhausting. So I'm going to try and put it up on my Instagram page. Then every other thing that happened last night, I'm going to maybe add it, include it in another video, because this one is for this particular thing. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I'm going to see you on the next one. Bye, love you.